Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new
hear you
episode
say,
of Beautiful Boys.
I-
And it's just the boys, just the way you like it, live, uncut. Only Andy's uncut. I'm cut. And I think you're going to love this episode.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It was a really fun one.
It was.
I didn't disassociate that much. I'm
Nope.
pretty present for most of it. We even yell at points.
We did.
Not at each other. We just yell about things.
Impassioned.
Hey, Mike, where are you going to be coming up?
Oh, well, Andrew, MikeCannonComedy.com for all of my dates. Or if you're on punchup, do punchup.live/MikeCannon. The January 9th through 10th, I'm going to be in Springfield, Massachusetts, where the Basketball Hall of Fame is, at the Roar Comedy Club. Come on out to that. January 23rd through the 24th, I'll be in Baltimore, Fells Point at the Port. Come on out. 4 shows. Those will sell, so please get tickets. End of January, I'm in Wilmington, Delaware at the Crown at the Queen. Then January 30th, Pottstown, Pennsylvania for Soul Jewels. That will actually sell out. I can't believe I'm saying that with a lot of certainty and confidence. And if you show up and it's not sold out, I'll be humiliated, but I really think it will. So get tickets.
Great. I will be at Sisyphus Brewing Company in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the 9th and 10th of January, and then the 11th I will be at the Laugh Factory in Chicago, and then the 17th of January I will be in Westport, New York, which is in the Adirondacks, at the Mill for one night only, and that's all my dates for January. Formerly, when I would fly, I would kind of be like, I'm only going to take this Xanax if it's like, necessary, like bumpy, red eye over the Atlantic.
Gotcha.
My stress levels get pretty squirrely at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then, or anything like over 3 hours, a lot of times I can take a little kernel.
Yeah.
A little kernel.
A little dusting.
Because it does, like, if I take a Xanax on a plane and then I have a show that night, I will be bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I will struggle. Like, I'm very susceptible to it.
That's actually probably a good thing, because it would be terrible if those were the best shows of your life.
Oh my God.
Just coming off of that, you're just feeling so loose.
The habit would be, you would see me, I would be shooting up by the time I got here.
I mean, that's kind of like, I have figured out the proper edible dosage for flight day into shows. It's flight, nap, hotel, workout, jerk, nap, show. And if I take 50 milligrams, not 100, I am perfect.
That's great. Yeah, that's how my weed habit started. Was I was completely sober. This is like 2010. I'd gotten completely sober. Not like I was like doing any work, but I just wasn't using. And then I was on a painting job, and I painted this apartment and smoked a joint, and then went into a show from that. And I was so good at comedy that I was like, I have to do this every day for the next 4 years.
You come back to the place you painted, it's all sacred geometry.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to need your apartment.
I have some math to work out.
I mean, if you are like a, person that isn't going to fall into addiction, you should smoke pot for a painting job. That's like 100%.
Yeah.
Anyways, for the Xanax now, I just take it.
Mm-hmm.
I just take it because
no matter what.
If I don't have a show, I'm just going to take it.
Yeah.
Because it's the difference between me being on the plane being like, what's going on? Because I feel like every flight is turbulent now.
Yeah, I mean, I get thrown around a lot. I'm also in 78C.
Yeah,
so that's probably why. But
I'm just like chilling. Like, we were flying through a storm out of San Francisco on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Just like flying the fuck around. And I'm not like, woo!
but you are inviting death.
Yeah, and I am like sitting there going like, wow, it's so cool how we're like flying through the environment, I
have that thought almost every flight.
And then I have this point where you get right above the clouds. This is like when my anxiety just disappears. The second we get above the clouds and I can see all the stars, oh, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, you're a night flight guy.
I don't prefer them, but
No.
it's just like once I'm above everything and I can see, that's why I sit next to the window. I just want to see it.
You're a window guy. See,
Yeah.
I'm not at all. I actually had somebody proposition me and offer me $100 to exchange seats, and I was like,
Aisle the
It
window.
was even like, it was an upgrade. It was like to Comfort Plus, and I was bad. And I was like, no, dude, I piss like 15 times a flight. There's just nothing you can offer me.
Yeah, I still piss.
Yeah.
You know what I do?
You climb over whoever you're sitting next to.
I shit on almost every flight.
That's something. That's
Because I
actually
think it's
a
the
gift.
anxiety.
That's a gift, though, because what I do is I grow like a front butt from whatever shit that accumulates in my body from the air pressure and whatever and anxiety, and then I can't go for like 4 days.
Oh my God. I am going. I got like a stomach flu last week, and I swear to God, I haven't not gone to the bathroom. Sorry, this is a lot of poop talk, but there's a lot of parents. I think I've been going an average 4 to 5 times a day.
That's gotta feel good.
And it's not.
You do look angular, like your jawline is good. It's sucked out.
I've been working out a lot.
Yeah, working out.
When you're on the road
Firing.
in Four Seasons and Ritz-Carltons and things like that,
Yeah,
and you're in California.
and their built-in gym is nicer than an Equinox.
Exactly. Although
Yeah.
in the Four Seasons in San Francisco, it was just the Equinox. You
Oh,
took
really?
the elevator down to a floor that was just the Equinox.
That's awesome. Talk about, butt sex in a steam room.
Oh my God. I love it so much. Thinking about going gay just for the perks.
That does sound really nice because we had the exact opposite touring experience in the last few weeks.
I earned none of this. I am just
You earned it. You got the gig.
I got the gig.
Don't talk down about my friend Andy. He
sorry.
earned every goddamn second of this.
But it is just that like insane, like it's fun to be on these gigs, but it's like it's not real.
Right.
Like, like your next gig is not you will not be at the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah.
You will not be on a private jet. The owner of some restaurant is going to be like, "Hey, I saw you're in town. I made you food."
Yeah.
Everywhere we go with those guys,
Yeah.
it's just like, "Hey, we're this business. Would you like things?"
Mhm.
Like
It's really hot woman treatment. Like or at least what I assume being a hot woman is like. It's just all green lights. Everything's free. It's probably exactly how LeBron's been treated since he was 15 years old. It's just everything is just, we're happy to see you. Nobody's ever happy to see me.
I swear to God, also like every 4 days, some city council member is like, "It's Ronnie and Hassan Day."
Right.
It's like
Would
every
you like
city
the
we
key
go
to San Jose?
We're like, "What the fuck? You have where do you put all these plaques? Do you have a plaque room?" And they're not
somebody
even
on TikTok
bothered
is
anymore.
going to buy their storage closet. It's just filled with plaques from every city in America.
Yeah. No, I've met like, specifically hanging out in Ronnie's dressing room. I've met like every like Asian celebrity.
That's
and,
cool. Crazy rich
entrepreneur.
Asians.
Yeah, I mean the other day, I hope
Have you
I'm
met
not-
Macaulay Culkin?
No, I wish.
Brenda Song to Macaulay.
Yeah.
That would be cool. He's
Yeah,
on
that's-
tour right now, though.
That's been that was like we were gonna make fun of Macaulay Culkin Brenda Song relationship, and it was like we can't because they're friends.
Yeah.
Because there's a joke in the show that's about how ugly of white dudes beautiful Asian women will date.
You think he's ugly?
No,
He's gotten handsomer.
he did something in the last year where he stopped looking like like he was addicted to horse.
Yeah, he has Kensington face, that's for sure. Like, or he has in the past, and then he's filled out a bit.
Maybe when is it Cullen? Who's the one from which one is
The younger brother who did Succession.
It's Cullen,
Succession,
right?
I think so. Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
Cullen Culkin.
I think it
Kieran.
When Kieran won the Oscar or whatever it was that he won.
Golden
I think he won
Globe?
the Oscar. Was it Golden Globe? He won something.
If it's TV, it's not an Oscar.
No, but I think he won it for that Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, that's right.
When he won that, I think
What was that movie called? How Many Bracelets Could I Wear?
I think it was called it was him and Jesse Eisenberg, and they go to Poland to like I think
Revisit their Jewish lineage, right?
yeah. What is it called?
A Real Pain.
A Real Pain, yeah. Yeah. Shout out also all the guys that have been messaging me about why it's anti-Semitic to support Miss Rachel.
Shout out. That's great.
I've had some really good conversations actually.
Really?
They haven't changed my mind at all, but it's like I'm not somebody who wants to say like big broad stroke things. And
I love those though.
I wish I was that guy. That'd be so nice. It'd be nice to be that guy.
Yeah.
To say things and then be like, fuck you, I stand by it. But I want to have the conversation just so, I don't know. So I'm not like, I don't even know why I want to have the conversation. Maybe I just want to talk to people.
Yeah. Do you know what stinks is like comedy used to be fun, or the part of comedy, and it evolves and changes what is funny and all that stuff. But a fun thing about comedy was you could broadly paint something knowing for a fact that you were wrong. And that was the fun.
Yeah.
Is that you were just being wrong. And people used to understand that you were kidding.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that anymore.
But now if you don't specify to the point where you not only prove your point, but also prove that you weren't downplaying everybody else's experience, then the joke is
it's like
righteous.
Even sometimes when I've done something that's like so obviously, like my Miss Rachel joke. My Miss Rachel joke went viral, and there was people that were like, this isn't funny. And not because they were pro-Israel.
Right.
It was because
it was talking about a serious issue.
It was talking about Gazan children.
Right.
And they were like, this is not a funny. And I was like, well, there's like 300,000 likes.
Yeah, that's also fine. Like, that's fine. You're right. It's not funny to you. That's cool.
I had one guy, I used to have this joke back when I was a little braver about the Challenger accident.
That's right.
I think I talked about it on this pod.
I think you have, yeah.
But a guy came up and he was like, my dad did the cleanup for that.
Yeah.
My dad cleaned up the bodies, which I was like,
how many pairs of gloves did he go through?
But he was like, don't tell that joke. And I was like, I hear you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I'm going to keep telling the joke.
Yeah. I got to be honest. The fact that you're talking to me about this right now seems to me like I'm in the clear for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
There is no chance another son of a cleanup person is going to be at one of anybody. My shows.
The son of the teacher that went out over, but you know about this, right?
No, what?
So during the Challenger, like lead up to it, it was like a big deal, was we're going to go to space again. And there was like an empty seat on the Challenger. And it was America voted for who got that seat.
Oh, no kidding.
And for a long time,
I've seen all of this in like movies and stuff, and I assume this was like a joke. No. I didn't know that this is based on like actually.
There was like a vote. I don't know how the vote was held. I think it was probably like old school. Like you had to mail in a cereal top.
That's
or
why
something.
People who are acting like Trump is nuts for being like, we're going to have one high schooler from every territory and state compete in a Hunger Games atmosphere. It's like this shit's been going on since the challenge. They've been voting in fucking.
I kind of like that.
I love it.
Not because I do think it's bad, but I think we're already too long gone. That we're just in the Dollar General / Tractor Supply sponsored Hunger Games. Like, they don't care.
No, I just wish it was to the death. That would be cool, And I also think there's a lot we could do with this format.
But so they vote,
yes,
and for a long time, apparently Big Bird was going to take that seat.
Nice. Well, that could be anybody. That could be a fucking
That's probably what it would have been.
NASA guy in a suit.
Also, I don't know. They would have had to build like a special helmet and all that stuff. But
dude, could you imagine how claustrophobic you would feel in a Big Bird suit in a space suit?
No.
You're a Russian doll of fucking insanity heading into outer space.
And then you catch on fire.
Yeah. Oh, man, that would be a bummer.
But it was a teacher who won and a teacher who died.
So all they were wearing was a tweed blazer with some elbow patches.
R.I.P.
Thanks, Nicole.
R.I.P. You think it's like the teacher from The Leftovers? Like this is what a teacher is. He has to look like Dead Poet Society.
That's actually, that's kind of, or the professor from Saved by the Bell, college years.
Yes.
Who dates Kelly.
Yeah.
Very inappropriate. Him and Zach were really.
Have you seen Kelly?
She is so. She's still so smoking hot. She's on Instagram doing like cooking stuff. Sometimes nude. Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Tat.
Sorry, babe.
She is. I mean, the whole like off the shoulder cut, cut wide neck sweatshirt that she used to wear, where it was just like you saw her smooth little shoulder. Smooth little shoulder might be. I need you to bleep, cut, and maybe erase this whole podcast.
I think you need to title it. Actually, the title of the episode is Smooth Little Shoulder. Yikes.
That is but I was younger.
What are you on the regs?
But I was younger, so I'm looking at it from that perspective, you know? I feel like you are, and I know I had a bit about this, but it bears repeating. I really feel like you are grandfathered into finding the kids that you thought were hot as a kid. You can find them hot for the rest of your life. I bet there were some really conflicted 80-year-olds jerking it to Shirley Temple.
You had sex with your wife in high school.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you're always going to, you know, there's that thing.
Back to that.
You always,
her crying.
Oh boy. That's good. I like that. I think that's fair. I heard somebody get mad at somebody for or like, you know, it was like some like thing about appropriateness campaign. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was like about how when somebody sends you nudes at a certain age, then you have to like discard of them.
Oh, like after you break up?
Well, there's that. I think that's like a, you know, that one I think is a gray area. For me, it's like an NFT. I own it forever.
For real. For real.
Nicole, you disagree?
That just makes me so uneasy. I think about this literally all the time, about revenge porn and about anybody that I ever entrusted with my body showing to their dude friends, which I've only learned about from having dude friends today, that they keep those things.
Today? But what about
in the year of our Lord 2025?
What about if we're not showing? We're just enjoying it for our personal collection.
What do you do?
And
yeah, what if they're on a hard
You-
drive and they're in a folder called AA stuff, and then in a folder in that called materials?
Well, I really need you to be serious what you actually do with these pictures. Like, if you're looking at it and enjoying
I've never
it,
once shown another person.
right, but what do
especially
you do with
girlfriend
it when
shit.
you keep it? You go back and look at
You
them?
jerk off, yeah.
And you jerk off?
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't.
Guys, that's
jerk
really
off.
It's the same as
scary.
memories. It's the same exact thing as going back. All the people that I've had sex with, they've had a second turn in my mind.
Is it crazy?
I'll tell you this. If somebody asked me to delete a photo, I have. I'll tell you that. If somebody was like, hey, will you delete those?
I've never been asked. Have you been asked?
Just once.
I also, you know, the last time I dated was in 2 years after Vietnam. But like, so I haven't gotten very many pictures.
The Gerald Ford years.
The Gerald Ford years. I think I had like 4 in my geneseo.edu, but they fucking took that goddamn email address from me.
Bummer.
Pieces of shit.
Well, I'll tell you, I've deleted photos before, and then like a device has had like, oh, your storage is like, you know, you're running out of storage, so go back and like, here's these things that are taking up space, and then totally I've deleted the photo.
Yeah.
Well, these were like videos. And then the video was there, like in the text message.
No kidding.
Yeah, held on some device. And then I gotta keep it.
Yeah, then you're like, well, clearly somebody wanted me to have this.
The Lord wants this.
But no, I think sharing it around is completely unacceptable. That sucks.
Well, how would you genuinely be honest, and maybe I'm just like insecure and sensitive, if you found out that your wife was jerking it to pictures of her ex that she still had?
Oh
Sure.
boy, that would be
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, that would suck. That would suck.
So isn't that like kind of sus to
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
jerk it to?
Of course it's
okay, but you
sus.
still
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it anyways.
I actually, no, I don't.
What is
think,
this conversation?
I think this
Because-
is for single guys.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
we're just,
so
this is
you're
all
not
hypothetical.
single and you don't have these pictures anymore.
Like I said, I think I was sent 2 pictures in my entire life, or 4 pictures max. I'm trying to think of all the people. 4 pictures, I think, max. And I genuinely don't have access to them anymore. What I think, though, is that 1, I wouldn't share. And then 2, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I am a hypocrite because there is part of me that thinks it's completely different to jerk off to that for me than it would be for my wife to go back and do it, because I feel like she's accessing a love in that
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. You're
And
just
I'm just
accessing a
accessing
lust.
some tits.
Yeah.
You know?
I think
I know. It's hypocritical. I'm openly being a
You're on
hypocrite.
trial here.
Yeah.
it's
You are giving
totally
me a look I've
unfair,
never
but I
seen
also
before.
think that when me and my wife make love and she closes her eyes, she's thinking about a guy who rode a motorcycle and not me. I'll be honest. I'm not thinking about. I'm thinking about how much I love her and how
I'd love to please her in this moment.
Yeah, the strength of our relationship is what really rocks me up.
Yeah.
But she is thinking about a guy who, a construction worker she saw on the train.
Sometimes I'm like, who do you want me to be?
Yeah.
No, but I would like to have that. I would like to have that level of confidence. I would not role play for the fear that my wife would like the version of me that I am not more than who I am.
Yeah, I just don't. Here's what I know about myself. I know I'm a good lay.
Yeah,
but I'm not an interesting lay.
Okay.
But I say it on stage. I say I fuck like a Christian quarterback.
That's right.
I find the hottest thing about sex is that we are having sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got boobs and a vagina. I got a dick.
Can't believe it.
Man, this is crazy that
It
we can.
fits.
Yeah, we can just bounce around on this thing. Yeah, we can fly around the room and But I think I'm a good lay. There's I'll carry the lady around. I'll stand her up.
Yeah.
Like all that kind of stuff.
Attaboy.
I'm in great shape.
Well, now I can too with my core strength.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I did it to pick up my sons, but it's worked. It has added benefits.
Yeah, no, I think that you should probably delete those in a.
Stop talking like it's me.
No.
What's happening right now?
No, not you. I'm saying the general you.
Okay.
The proverbial you.
See.
I think that you should probably delete those because you're right, Nicole. If you're in a relationship, like a marriage, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I deleted mine after like a couples therapy session or something where we didn't even talk about them. Where I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go all in.
You know what? We got married a while ago. It's time for me to commit.
Oh, you know what I deleted then? Is I had an app on my phone that was called Calculator. And it was a calculator, but if you put in a certain combination of numbers, it then opened up a cache of files.
What?
Yeah.
That's like pulling a book and then the shelf opens
There's an
up,
app
but it's on your phone.
Called Secret Calculator or something.
That's great.
Yeah.
Man, we are such pieces of shit. Not us, but just human beings in general, the things that we do to deceive. It's just great. It knows no bounds.
Well, I was thinking about that with sorry to get political, but I do think that the current government, like every single one of them is like a Florida real estate person with like Botox that they're on like their fourth marriage.
Uh-huh.
That's the vibe.
Yeah,
like every single one of them. That was like all I could think about when I was doing the No Kings March or whatever that was. Was it called No Kings?
I think so.
Yeah, so I went on that No Kings March and there was all these like just these, these beautiful 65-year-old women who had written a song about how Donald Trump was a bad guy, and there was people with drums and like really funny signs. And I was like, the people you're protesting against are on a golf course in Boca Raton right now. They don't even know that you're doing this right now.
No clue.
They're talking to like a Chinese businessman that they're gonna figure out how to turn like Uyghur bones into like data chips, and they don't care at all.
Yeah, they now own all the water in Orlando.
Yeah,
like that's they do not give a fuck about that.
And they want to bottle it. They want to take it out of the tap and bottle it so they can sell it.
Do you know the thing that surprises me the most is seemingly, and this could be have been going on for a long time, but I haven't been open to it or at least paying attention, is that like these guys are just doing coke for the first time in their 60s or their 50s? Because did you see Marco Rubio? He had like
the Vanity Fair thing?
No, it was I think he just did, it may have been last night, but he had like some sort of press conference where he's like kind of joking around with the guy, but he's literally like just first time doing coke face.
Hell yeah.
Rubbing his nose, gums, the whole thing. And you're like, do you think you like, because I remember doing coke for the first couple times and being like, no, when I do this with my face, I actually look like I'm on coke so people will think I'm cool.
I'm going to relapse late 60s. I think would be a good time to relapse.
Yeah, Little Miss Sunshine, Grandpa.
Yeah. I want to get real deep.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to relapse on?
Everything.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you going to ask? Little Miss Sunshine?
Did he overdose on heroin?
He did heroin to the point of dying at the end, but he was doing little bump skis along the way.
Good
He was
for him.
great grandpa.
That's great. Alan Arkin?
Was that who that was? I think so. Yeah.
I hope he's still alive. I think he might not be. Alan Arkin?
No, he died recently, didn't he?
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah. How's AA?
Confirmed to all of the above.
Dead?
Dead.
D-E-D.
2023.
He was great. He was a great
He was
actor.
great man.
Great man.
Yeah. Paul Dano in that movie. Excellent performance. Quentin Tarantino didn't care for it.
I actually, you know what? I realized I have hated Paul Dano's acting for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And then I went on KFC radio or whatever, or like one of those Barstool things. And I
Yeah.
was like, that was like my main point. I want to fight Paul Dano.
Uh-huh.
And then they he put it back on. Like Kevin put it back online the other day when Tarantino said that.
What a
thing.
great idea for him. Terrible for you.
But then I was like, you know what? I actually liked Dano in The Batman.
Yeah.
He was the
Yeah.
villain.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, and Quentin Tarantino's such a piece of shit. I mean, like,
Is he? Like, I mean, I guess so, but is he?
I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he says the N-word a lot, but like, other than that, what is it?
He's very pro-Israel.
I see.
That was something I was told by my new Palestine following when I reposted it. I was like, vindicated. And then everybody was like, you know, Quentin Tarantino's like a bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, he knows who cuts his checks, I guess. But
I also don't want. Honestly, I don't want my auteur like Hollywood legends to be good people.
no.
That's the fantasy. The
Right.
fantasy is that you get to you know, what's the you're gonna make all this money and be a good guy?
Like a righteous person. I don't even know if that exists.
You can be a good guy, but you know, like Leonardo DiCaprio's done great things for the environment.
Yeah.
But still, when my friend's friend had sex with Leonardo DiCaprio, he would not break character from The Great Gatsby and spoke to her the whole time in an intercontinental accent.
Was he filming?
Yeah.
I get it.
And
I think
kind of
that's
like
a
that.
completely reasonable. I love that.
I kind of like that.
Here's the thing. What a story for that woman for the rest of her life.
Of
She not
course.
only fucked Leonardo DiCaprio, she fucked Gatsby.
Exactly.
That, like, what a gift.
And also,
you
you were on board.
I
You know what I mean? Like,
100%. You
she
said
got
yes.
there and he was doing it, and she was like, "I'm still gonna get to fuck."
100%.
you know.
When do I mean, he has such a wide face now, but I really I don't get the whole thing. I don't get the bashing him, because when people bash him, they're like, he's in the closet. So it's like, okay, are you being homophobic? So, or he has sex with 25-year-olds, and you're like, what is illegal about that? Like, at what point are we adults?
Cool.
Yeah, like I don't really understand what we're doing.
Do we
here.
not all agree that youth is better?
Yeah. Yeah, if not, who the fuck are we marketing towards?
Yeah,
Why is our entire society funneled into these dipshits' faces, but it's fucking bad news to bang them?
Yeah.
And we got to delete their picture? No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't get the whole thing. I got upset at the whole Jennifer Lawrence clip too, where she's like, I would love to see you with a teenage daughter. And it's like, you'd look so good with one. And the whole internet's like, oh, did you see what she said? Because he likes young women. It's like, what underage woman is he accused of having sex with? What teenager is he accused of banging?
No, it's all young. He's not accused of any illegality.
Right.
But it's all, 19.
It's all just, yucky. But Madonna can suck the skin off of a Peruvian teenager's cock, but it fucking, and she's a hero.
Jesus Christ, does she look rough? Whatever
She-
she's done.
Well, the blood has gone bad. That's what happened. Is she's due for a full transfusion, and I
These-
don't think she has access
These
anymore.
things, like she's got injections in her cheeks. They're just, it's terrifying. I think it's what you see when you open up like the Ark of the Covenant.
Her body and face look like that teacher that just put on the anatomy jumpsuit. Did you see the Reddit thing that she went viral? And she's like, look at an amazing teacher that helped this class understand the human body. She put on that whole.
I didn't see it.
It was also a TV show.
Did she
from,
have
I think-
awesome boobs? Is that why they went
She
on
looked
Reddit?
all right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she looked good, but I think it was it started as a pure, Like, this teacher really did try to connect and do the right thing. And then, of course, the internet was like, I can see your fucking...
One of my favorite genres of Reddit controversy is when a teacher's too hot to be a teacher.
Yeah.
You know?
Or a cop.
What? Oh, yeah. Or
yeah.
any of those jobs where it's like a lady's just like, on field day, she wore like athletic gear. And you're like, God damn. And it's like
crazy.
All the dads are like, you got to quit.
Yeah.
You got to quit.
I can't be coming to school events and you're here.
Yeah.
You ever see those cops, like the super hot Puerto Rican women cops, and the guy who's being written up is like, arrest me, bitch. The whole thing is just a sexual harassment of the officer, and they're like kind of enjoying it, kind of just.
That's what Mrs.
Officer.
Officer, the whole song's about.
Yeah, Lil Weezy.
Mrs. Officer, Mrs. Officer.
Where'd you just go right then?
Where did I just go?
I could kind of watch you drop out of your body and then you re-inhabited it.
It's so bad, my ADD, where I literally will think about, I thought about something very far away from here right now. What was it? I literally think it was like something, it was getting arrested at night. It's like something, it's so weird that my brain does that, where my brain's just like,
yeah.
It's
but that's what makes you a good comic too. Is your brain jumps from A to 7.
Yes.
You know, it skips the whole alphabet and goes a little bit into the numbers.
Yes. And this is my year.
2026 is the year of the beautiful boy. I don't know if you're aware of this, but that's what the stars have told.
Well, I do want to tell you something that might be good news to you, is that every 4 years I get a large opportunity.
That's great.
So in 2022, it was that I was the social media guy for that football team in England.
Nice.
In 2018, it was I got a cartoon on Bleacher Report.
Sick.
So this year, I don't know what it's going to be.
All right.
But I think we're going to be okay. Nicole's going to get paid on time.
Nice. All right. This sounds good.
I'll be in less crisis.
That's good.
You know?
What about me, though?
It's probably...
it's a pairing.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll be the other guy on the Hassan and Ronnie tour.
We'll get picked up by Netflix.
Yeah. A video podcast of just us staring at dads. I think that we'd be a market that they could really utilize. Mr. Rachel.
Mr. Rachel.
We gotta get him on the show.
I know.
Right, Mr. Aaron?
Yeah. Aaron Accurso.
If there's
you're
ways,
listening.
if you guys know Mr. Aaron, if you
I would
have
love
any
it if
access
Mr.
to
Aaron
him.
showed up and he was like very clearly like he needed a drink.
His hands are shaking.
Yeah, he's like,
we pour him a fucking Manhattan.
yeah.
He just has the time of his life.
He's like, don't put this on tape. And then he just like, he does coke through Visine. Hey, everybody. If you're not aware, we are now taking calls from you, the listeners.
That's right. You're a direct participant in our show now because we've run out of personal content to give you.
So please give us a call at
646-598-2417.
and we will pick your voicemail and we'll play it on the pod and we'll answer it. And hopefully everybody feels better.
That's right. Yeah. So ask us for advice. We can settle a debate. You can start a debate between us.
You can just vent.
Dad questions. I would love a vent, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. We
You
have
wanna
some,
just
we have
tell
some
us-
real personal ones, too. And
I would love it.
I love that.
If you told me some wins maybe you had over your wife, that'd be
If you're
Boy.
a guy and you won an argument or a situation over your wife, call in. It's the win line. 646-598-2417.
yeah. Oh, by the way, okay. This is what I was thinking of probably 9 or 10 disassociations ago. So on the tour they do IV drips every couple of days, and I started doing NAD injections, which NAD is a
NAD?
NAD plus is what it looks like.
Okay.
when you look on the bottle. It's like a molecule, I think, that is present in babies, and like it's like a creation, kind of like a stem cell-y thing.
So you're doing an Illuminati ritual.
Well, it's very popular now. Like I've already been taking it orally, but they have these.
Where did you get? Is that a peptide?
No, but it's. Can you see what the quick definition for NAD plus
And
is?
if I should get it?
No,
is
you
there
should.
an NAD plus sponsor
You
out
do
there?
feel better. You feel a lot better. Let me see what it says it is.
All right. I'm going to order it.
A vital coenzyme in every cell acting like a spark plug to convert food into cellular energy, essential for metabolism, DNA repair, brain function, and healthy aging. But its levels naturally decline with age, leading to fatigue and age-related issues, making replenishment a focus for boosting vitality and cellular health.
I put a lot of my hair is growing better. My mustache is thicker. Stronger boners.
Yeah?
I can run 10 miles. But I don't know if that's just it. But I do take it orally, and I did notice a change. But then they have it, and they're like, we can just inject it into subcutaneous fat, and it's a lot more potent.
Uh-huh.
And so I did it. I've done it twice this last 10 days.
And you feel added up?
You do feel natted up, but also you have crazy dreams.
No shit?
Yeah, you have crazy
Ooh,
dreams.
I kind of like that. Even
sparks-
if you take it orally, or this is just since the injection?
Just the injections.
Okay.
I had never noticed. I noticed a lot more energy and a lot more recovery
Oh.
with NAD from
All right. Now,
um,
now you're talking my language.
exercise and things like that.
Yeah.
Because I ran. So I got sick last week. Actually, I think right after we potted, right?
Did I give you something?
No, I think I got it actually from my daughter. I'm pretty sure I got it
that
from my
makes sense.
daughter because she had like 9 blowouts in a row. But I was in bed for like 36 hours, and then I went on the road, and I thought I was better, and then I went for a run, and like halfway through the run, I felt like I had the flu.
Yeah.
But then when I got better, I ran 10 miles 2 days in a row,
No shit.
and I was like, oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
And I think a big part of that was my NAD.
The NAD Plus.
NAD Plus.
That's awesome. All right. Well, I just pulled it up on Amazon, so I'm definitely going to get some and change my
Well,
entire
here's
life.
what I'm gonna get some. Either I'm gonna get it in injection form and self administer
Let's give it to each other.
on the pod.
Share the needle.
Yes, I feel safe enough to
I
share a
do
needle
too.
with you.
I think we're totally fine. I don't even need to wipe it off with a tissue. I'll keep it wet just so it goes in faster. That would be the ultimate sign in new friendship. Is this is almost a year?
You share a needle.
Yeah, we just share a needle on our year anniversary.
That's a great idea. on our first anniversary, we will share a needle.
Yeah,
Nicole loves this.
that's right. Right in our gyat. My son has been saying that lately.
Yet?
Gyat. He punched me in the butt yesterday. He goes, "I punch you in your fat gyat." I was like, "What?"
Does he say inshallah yet?
No, no, not yet.
I guess that's like teenage boys are just saying inshallah.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's a big
Not
thing.
in my neighborhood, I don't think, but
No, I think it's like suburban.
okay.
But I think that's like part of the like how everybody in America is afraid of Islam now.
Mhm.
They've been afraid of it for a long time.
Yeah, who's afraid of it now?
Well,
Newly?
there's a lot of people. You haven't heard about
Newly?
this?
No.
Yeah, after the shooting in Australia and then all that Somalia stuff in Minnesota.
What's that? Get into that. 'Cause I don't know
Somali-
if I'm fully up on that.
So
I know about the Somalian population in Minnesota.
So that's
but
what
I
it
didn't-
is.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah. But that's been going on for decades.
Decades. So
yeah.
there was a civil war, awful famine, all this stuff. A lot of East Africans moved to the United States. Most Ethiopians concentrated in Seattle and DC. And then a lot of Somalians kind of, I think the main place they went is Minnesota,
Yeah.
but there's a lot in Seattle as well.
Such an odd place to settle from climate to climate.
Yeah. You always think about that with the Puerto Ricans in New York. You
Yeah.
see them in the winter and you go, why'd you leave?
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a huge population. It's like I think it's the largest population of Somalis outside of Somalia.
Yeah,
is
it's like
Minnesota.
how Pearl River, New York is to Irish people.
Yeah.
in Ireland.
And they the white Minnesotans that aren't NPR donating Subaru driving libtards are like terrified because there's mosques and prayers to call and African people and they're like, what are these spices I smell?
I mean, it probably is kind
then
of
they're-
jarring
and
to
then
go from
they're-
Mighty Ducks to
Yeah, and then
the
their
air up
children are coming home and saying wahuli, and that's that's scary. They think that it's like a spell. They think it's a spell that's going to turn the whole family Muslim.
I mean, if kids are saying inshallah,
I say go for it. It's the clearest path to God. It's the one true religion. It's the only religion that has not been bastardized through translation.
I'm thinking about going full Christian.
Really?
Just why not?
I think white Christians are some of the most disturbing people in the world.
Of course, but it's a big audience.
But if you go Catholic,
yeah,
you're good. You're
that's
safe.
what I mean. Oh, yeah. So I guess Christian is not what I'm doing. Catholic is more my speed.
Go
that's
Catholic.
like white
I respect that. It's
is
got
Catholic
tradition.
white trash Christian?
No,
Okay.
it's
Because
other.
I grew up Catholic.
Yeah,
I just assume everything that I'm.
it's
a part
Irish,
of.
Italian, Polish. It's
Yeah.
like immigrant Christian.
So,
But when somebody's just like, we're gonna do a covenant here at the Rapid City Mall, we're gonna get together, we're gonna do the largest prayer in the state of South Dakota this Sunday. Everybody come on out. We're gonna have free churros.
I love that. Yeah.
When I see those people, I go, something's wrong with you. You're creeping me out.
Oh, this you'll actually enjoy this. So we, without getting into specifics, we went and we had a kumbaya with some family that not my family, with Nicole's family that we hadn't seen in a long time.
Not a kumbaya with the religious connotation.
Yes, but kinda. So the kumbaya occurred at. I'm trying to not get too specific. So a family member's brother is a pastor, and his house is who we went to. Beautiful, unbelievable house.
What denomination?
He's married and he has kids, so I assume whatever Reverend Camden from Seventh Heaven was.
Does he have a problem with gay people?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like that, but I'm sure if you dig deep enough, it's there.
Okay.
But he, I made a point because we have not coexisted with these people in a long time. There's been some friction. Much of it made up in the minds of, through imagination and whatever.
Yeah.
Again, I know I'm being so vague, but you get it.
I get it.
So my whole thing, and Nicole was like stunned that I went. I have that kind of vibe about the whole thing where I'm like, we made our efforts and I think we're good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's important to you. That's important to me. So I went, and I went specifically where I'm like, I got my eyes set on God, boy. I'm going for the guy who believes in God, and I'm going to charm this guy, and we're going to get along great. And not only did we get along great, we exchanged numbers, and I'm going to be a part of his Holy Lifters program. And I'm going to go.
Holy Lifters?
I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I just called it.
I like it.
He has a sick garage, a gym that he built himself. Like, I walked in there, and I was like, this is my fucking dream come
You're gonna have
true.
to quit. You're gonna have to quit the pod,
dude. I'm gonna not only quit the pod. I'm gonna do God for profit or whatever he's doing.
you're gonna get into
you're
gonna get into a Christian-based real estate investment cooperative.
I'm in, dude. I'll go clear at this point. I don't care. I'll hold 2 Diet Cokes and tell you I'm gay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit. I just want to figure out how to trick myself into being happy and how to have enough money so I don't want to put a pistol in my mouth.
Like the second you said that home gym,
Yeah.
because it's the garage, right?
Yes.
That's all I want. I want that matting. Does he have that matting?
Yes, he does. Not only does he have
has a
mat,
rack, too,
he has
doesn't
a
he?
rack. He
has
has
a fucking
kettlebells,
rack.
a line of them. He has fucking
Bands?
dumbbells, bands. He's got motherfucking battle ropes. And
He's got battle ropes?
He's got battle ropes. He's got kids coming over there from all over the place.
Jesus died for our
It's
sins, everybody.
unbelievable, dude. As we're texting back and forth,
Get in
calling
there.
each other brother,
Get in there.
calling each other brother.
That's like I was with a guy a while ago, like an old moving buddy, and he was like telling me about like a men's group that he goes to in Westchester. That's just like we just get together, and we just have brunch and we kind of air grievances and we talk about investment opportunities. And I was like, I'm in. I'm in. I have nothing to do with any of these folks.
As soon as he was like, we're just growing a positive community, that just went community, like through my brain. And I was like, that's all I'm after.
You're going to live in North Salem pretty quick.
I'm going to be so fucking tapped into Christ, dude. It is going to be awesome.
That's
going to
awesome.
bring a whole new element to this
I'm doing
podcast.
the opposite. I'm going to go full Muslim.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So we'll have some sort of, we'll
That'll
have,
be a good new pod.
it will. We'll see if we could.
New Christian, new Muslim.
But you ever meet like a real religion, so when I met him, this is the first time I felt like I met like Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, you're an actual God guy. Like,
Yeah.
you really believe in this. You actually put it into your life. Like, this is how, who knows? He could take off his mask and he's a fucking shape-shifting reptile. I only saw him for an afternoon.
Guarantee he's jerking off to something weird, but that's okay.
I actually got I won't say what I got the vibe. So whatever. But it felt like I met somebody who actually lived the word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to that, I was like, I'm not changing. I know I'm joking around like I'm going to dive into this, but I'm not. But it was the first time where I'm like, this guy really lives and breathes this bullshit, huh?
Yeah. I honestly, so I wouldn't call myself, I'm definitely spiritual. I wouldn't call myself religious at all. But like in my little travel show that I was trying to do, I was going to these like religious sites.
Yeah.
Because I do feel that vibe when I get to those places. Like when I get to some place that's considered holy,
Oh, yeah.
I go, I get it. I feel it.
Holy, holy Lord.
But I did
Christ
get diarrhea from the water at the magic fountain in France.
There's a magic fountain?
Yeah, the Lord's.
Where? Outside
Lourdes.
of...
Lourdes, France.
Oh, that's cool. I thought you were talking about the singer.
I have a clip of it.
Really?
Put it on right now. Cut it in. No, yeah, my travel show, I go to these like religious holy places and I get it. Like I get it. I think like I don't even know if it's real, but I would love to believe it was real. I would love that feeling of faith.
You hear
in
what you
something.
just said? You'd love to believe Israel.
Yeah, I would love to believe
Hear
that.
what Andy just said? That's crazy. Zoom in. Well, there's an embarrassing picture of me that I said I did Ari's You Be Trippin'.
Yeah.
And I was talking about Bali and how we went to a couple of the temples and like really like beautiful Hindu and all this different stuff. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, I love that shit.
And then I did like Nicole wasn't supposed to even enter because she was free bleeding and they're like filth, but she didn't tell anybody, but they smelled it.
Disgusting.
But I did the fountain thing, and there's like this.
Fountain thing?
There's this pool and a fountain where you like it's like cleansing yourself in the waters of Minnetonka. Like you do this whole thing, and somebody dunks you under, and it's a very real feeling.
Yeah.
And so I did it, and there's a picture of me like very seriously clutching my chest and allowing God in, and then behind me are just a ton of swastikas.
Oh yeah,
because it's a pagan symbol.
No, it's Hindu.
Hindu,
symbol,
yeah. All right. So my bad. Sorry, everybody. I make that mistake a lot. I'm dumb. But it just really offsets the entire thing to just see that glaring in the background.
Yeah, they really ruined that one for the Hindus.
Yeah.
The Nazis. That was not fair. I don't even know what it means. I think it means something like eternal life, maybe. I do think that's like a great trope that I'm stoked about, is that the whole time the Nazis, they were like trying to figure out how to live forever and how to like they do all this like reanimation and stuff. They were like that whole thing with like the Ark of Covenant from Indiana Jones. They were trying to do that stuff.
Right.
They were trying to find like fountains of youth and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, they were
and
on
it's
the most potent Adderall of all time.
I know, which I think is really the true fountain of youth.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Do you ever see that video of like Hitler watching the games or something? And he's literally like, he's sitting in his seat, just like freaking out. And he's like pounding his thigh with his hand. And you're like, I've been there, 80.
Every time I take Adderall, prescribed or non-prescribed, I've felt like I had a solution to the entire world's problems. Yeah. It's a great feeling.
Light emits from every possible angle.
That would be a great way to go. Don't you think it'd be a great way to go?
Your heart popped from Adderall?
No, you just burst into light and then you disappear.
Yeah.
But it starts by coming out of your appendages.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. And it just bursts you in half.
Yeah. Oh, it's your fingertips and your eyes and then out your mouth. And then you just...
Perfect. Nicole, graphics.
Yeah. Let's both do it. That's how I want to go. And I want my family to bear witness.
That would be cool. Then they'd know how important we really are.
Speaking of the Hunger Games, we need to get back into sacrificing people once in a while.
We're kind of doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, not publicly, but we are. We're doing that a little bit.
We
right?
sacrificed a bunch for these vaccines.
We sure did. You know what I was thinking? I was trying to think of. You ever think of a joke and you're like, man, that was good for 2020? Like that would have been a sick joke for 2020.
Yeah.
And the part that I thought of was, sure, Cuomo killed all those people, all those old people in the old folks' home, but nobody sheds a light on how many cases of herpes he cured.
Yeah. Because of all the old folks.
Right.
That's a good point.
So,
Well,
good point. Not a great joke, as evidenced by your reaction, but
because I just went like, I did too much math in my head.
that's all my jokes.
Also,
That it requires too much thinking, and by the end, it's not even entertaining.
I don't agree. Be nice to my friend Mike.
Thanks, Andy.
I think we got to do a voicemail.
Yeah. Is that right? Is it voicemail time? I like Nicole's boots. Nicole's boots right now, I just realized they look like the Pee Wee Herman platforms when he does tequila in the bar. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you know that? Pull it up.
Hi, beautiful boys, and hi, Nicole. I'm listening to the Christmas app right now, and first of all, it's a great episode. I love hearing how nice you are to your children, Mike. Andy, I'm also a big fan.
Okay.
No, hold on. Number one, that made me feel like such a fuck that I'm just saying how nice I am to my children.
Also, do I not put off the fact
Also, Andy, big fan.
you don't think I? All right.
Mike, you said that you don't take antidepressants because you don't want to, dim your mind. So I take antidepressants. I also smoke a lot of weed. So I want to know, you don't think the weed alters your mind or dims your mind? Sometimes I think that because I smoke so much weed is why I don't have any feelings ever. I don't know. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great New Year and Christmas, and keep it up. Bye.
We're both sides of the spectrum. This is a good question for us.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying you're a fan of
Andy
me.
is shell shocked after that.
I guess I got to talk about how nice I am to my daughter more. I guess I have to virtue signal my parenting. Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just desperately trying to bring people along. I'm like, guys, I'm a good dad. Come on, please.
I was playing catch the other day on a trampoline with my son, and I was wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles costume.
I created once-in-a-lifetime memories for my boy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I think weed alters your brain chemistry and your mind. For some reason, I have convinced myself that because it's it's like organic, that it's better. And that's just how I feel about it. And
But see, here's the thing. You don't strike me as a depressed person. I don't think if you didn't smoke weed that you would be somebody who required antidepressants. You don't strike me as that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you probably fuck with some of your brain chemistry because of how much THC you take.
Sure. Yeah.
But for this person, where I can hear it in your voice, game recognized game, as somebody who is prone to depression, it is a depressant.
Weed.
Yeah, weed. And you can take antidepressants and they will actually kind of counter whatever it, take off some of the effects of it. Because I did this, I did the research because I was taking a lot of antidepressants and smoking lots of weed.
Yeah.
But if you're prone to depression, you will be more depressed with pot. It's a bummer.
Which I am. My depression makes me actually feel like I might be bipolar, but who knows? That's for another day. Because
you're steady Eddie to me, buddy.
I think that's kind of how I present to a lot of people, which actually it makes me feel like I'm not communicating well. You know what I mean? Like I'm just doing a poor job of telling people how I really feel, or just people just look at me and they're like, "You're lying. Shut up," which might be the case, and it's fine. But I have peaks and valleys big time, and sometimes the valleys last for a while. So I'm prone to cycles of depression. But I think mostly I'm OCD and ADHD and things like that, and those loops can then take me down and
The
leave me there.
neurodivergent are the most prone to addiction.
Yeah. So I take breaks from weed sometimes whenever I feel that way. Like, that's why I took a month and a half off from edibles in general, because I was like, I know I'm feeding into negativity in my brain. Something's not right. Like, I'm fucked up. So I need to correct this, whatever, or at least strip myself. I told you, I was like, what I'm basically doing right now is I'm like a baby who's having a complete tantrum. And you have to like strip it naked just to see what the problem is. Like, just to get it down to its basic and like build from there to see what the problem was. That's how, when I quit edibles, that's how I look at it. I'm literally getting the baby naked and just trying to see if it was anything there.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this, like, I'm in therapy and I am sober. And I also take antidepressants. So there's a bunch of things that I am doing to process, childhood, etc. And then also to get to like ego, depression, all these things. But I will say nothing was ever as immediate as a hallucinogen. And I've been in therapy my whole life, and I've done a bunch of different kinds of it. I've hit pillows. I've fucking held on to things.
Have
I've
you
followed
stabbed
the
pillows?
dot.
Have you stabbed?
They don't do that.
No?
They would never give you a knife.
I think that's
People like me, they don't give us knives.
That's just in Along Came Polly.
Maybe I've had a bat.
Oh,
Hit pillows with a bat.
that's cool.
Apparently,
We should do a pillow stabbing episode.
when you do things like because you get in a posture to hit the pillows that is reminiscent of like a childhood, and that's you apparently have to get into that posture because you're accessing something from your childhood. So you're like,
What do you get into
you get on your knees.
Oh, okay.
You're throwing a tantrum.
So they make you do it like that.
I mean, this is this one therapist.
Yeah.
Anyways, all I'm saying.
No, I'm
is that
interested though.
I think that hallucinogens, like if I was not a drug addict, I would go and I would take Ibogaine and I would go throw up in a room for 6 days to try to get to the source.
Yeah,
But the funny thing is the person that was telling me about all this, you know who he is, and he's a very successful comic, but he is not a normal dude. He is not. He is not a dude that I would want. Yeah. I would not want his head.
That's so funny.
Even though he has a bunch of money, I would not want his
gang
head.
of money.
Yeah,
yeah. I think my biggest, the biggest issue that I have right now, and it even I guess goes with weed because sometimes the weed locks me there, is my phone. Like the phone feels like the most destructive thing in my entire life.
Definitely. I mean, I was like by myself for 10 days.
Yeah, dude.
And I kept on picking up my phone and spending so much time on it that I started like throwing my phone.
Right.
Like being like, ugh.
Yep. And your eyes get blurry and you're just like, you feel like you've been living in an alternate universe. And then an outside feels foreign. Like or at least to me, when I get like super on the road and I'm just in my fucking phone, high, whatever, and then I like am walking around to get coffee, I'm like, this isn't real. The phone is real. This is, I don't know what the fuck's happening.
It accesses a part of your brain that is not, I don't know if it's real or bad. I'm not sure which one of those it is. Hey, Nicole, do I need to announce that we're going over to the Patreon? Or have we already?
We should just wrap that up. So with weed, also,
well, I wasn't sure if we were already there. We're not already there.
We're not already there.
Ideally, we'll have like a nice conclusion to the episode and then head over there.
Great.
If you'd like to do that.
Yeah, I would love that. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't already in the new, because I was going to start spilling tea.
That's a good tease, though.
Yeah.
The T is for tease.
No, I think weed is probably somewhat. Here's what I'll say. I'm not trying to judge people. Do what you do. Weed, if you can handle it or if you just don't give a fuck, is great. It's so fun to be high at a Costco or fucking whatever, running.
Kid soccer game.
Yeah, all that shit. It's great. But I can't do it. And that's a bummer, but whatever. But I do think it's not as harmless as people.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
Especially like people that, it's their lifestyle is that they smoke weed and they're like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
And also I think that new thing is pretty interesting, the weed throw up disease.
My buddy had that. He had to quit entirely because it just did not agree with his enzymes after a while. I think it might be that new thing though, where you're like, when they're like, kids my age, in my generation weren't allergic to peanut butter. They didn't have gluten intolerance. And it's like, yeah, that's because peanut butter is not peanut butter anymore, and bread is not bread. It's made out of chemicals and horse shit, and that's why everybody's fucking throwing up from eating it. And it's the same with weed. It's like maybe if you're making the meth of weeds, and it's been sprayed and fucking altered and all that shit, and that's how we're consuming it. Maybe that's having a fucked up reaction with your cannabinoids.
Smoke weed in Europe, you don't even have to take pills.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
It is insane.
Yeah.
Weed looks like...
Why doesn't anybody ever say that when they're like, peanut butter allergies, what kind of pussies? And it's like, it's not even Frederick Douglass would roll in his grave if he knew what fucking peanut butter was made out of these days.
I don't think you mean Frederick Douglass.
I don't?
No.
Frederick Washington.
George Washington Carver.
George Washington Carver. Same hair.
Yes.
Frederick Douglass. Nicole, cut out this whole episode.
No. I want that. Frederick Douglass. We said it here. Frederick Douglass invented peanut butter.
Dude, on fucking Fart Carnival, I was like, D-Day, Pearl Harbor. I am a fucking
I don't think
ape.
anybody's going to that podcast for
I'll tell you what, a lot of comments were like, how dumb are these guys? And it's like, dumb. You're listening to Fart Carnival.
It's called Fart Carnival. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
good luck with the weed and the pills, and thank you for being a big fan of me and tolerating Andy.
and I want you to know that I'm taking my daughter skiing. All her Christmas presents are ski related.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. She's either going to be pissed or super pumped.
And if my wife lets me, I'm going to take her on a 2-week road trip that involves skiing.
That'll be great.
That's not going to happen. There's no way I'm going to go. Yeah.
But she'll have to come along.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys.
We'll see you on the Patreon. Patreon.com/Beautiful
to the episode.
Boys Podcast. Support the boys. We have a great community over there, and Andy and I are interacting. Me more so than Andy, but we're in there.
I didn't know we could. I got to figure out how to log into that, and I'm going to start interacting.